If I were to ask you what you think of Volvo, I guarantee most of you would say green wellies, big baggy jumper, big practical boxy estates. Well, you're living in the past, because this is the posh new face of Volvo. From the outside, the S80 is genuine road presence. It's a big car with bold lines that looks decidedly different than the German crowd. The front is unquestionably Volvo, but I like the flowing lines of the boot best. It looks like no other car on the road. Volvo have been slowly moving up market for a while now and losing their dependence on estate cars into the bargain. Now they're part of Ford's Premier Auto Group, alongside famous names like Jaguar and Aston Martin. You can expect them to become even posher in the future. Welcome to the lavish world of the Volvo S80 Executive. This is Volvo's very first limo for the busy executive. And it's got just about every toy and gadget you can imagine. It's a bit like sitting down at an officer's club. The plushest of leather that would make a Bentley seem modestly embarrassed. Hand-stitched piping. I have, of course, my TV screen here, my controls, everything on here from television to a DVD video player, obviously stereophonic sound system, of course, for the busy businessman on the move, the very latest GSM WAP telephone, and of course, hidden away in here, I have my very own drinks cabinet. As you can see, the Volvo lacks for very little, so I think it's time I found out what life's like on the road in the back. Drive on, James. I have to say, this is an exceedingly comfortable way to travel. As you can see, there's bags of room in the back of here, and that's with a driver who's over 6 foot tall. And apart from the tyre noise, there's really very little noise from the engine. You waft along rather serenely in the back of here. It is a first-class way to travel. Another rather nice extra for the chauffeur is an excellent sat-nav system, which will get you to wherever you want to go with the minimum of fuss. Although I have to say, sitting in the back here, it seems to be the minimum fuss, whatever the navigation system. Now, of course, like every really nice boss, I'm going to give the chauffeur the occasional day off so that I can actually enjoy a drive in the car myself, because after all, I am a motoring correspondent. So what's it like? Well, the good news is it's a pretty solid feeling drive. I don't think you'd want to sort of thrash it around, but it feels very composed on the road. And it's certainly got the performance for an Executive Express. 2.8 litre, 6-cylinder turbocharged engine that's capable of 0 to 62 in 7.2 seconds and a top speed of 155 miles an hour. Of course, the chauffeur can lose his license, not you. That's one of the bonuses. So it delivers plenty of performance. Fuel consumption is not that great, averaging around about 25, 26, and around town as low as 16 to 17. But if you can afford a chauffeur, who cares about the cost of petrol? Like everything, there is of course a price to pay for joining the executive car upper class club. A cool £44,783 in the S80 Executive's case, which shows that Volvo have very quickly got the hang of executive pricing. I tell you what, I think the boys from Volvo have done a rather good job with this. For a first attempt at a sort of executive limo, it's impressive. It certainly compares favourably with any of the German rivals. Okay? It hasn't quite got the glamour of the badge or the image, but it lacks nothing that they have. And it's got a few little extras for the price that they definitely don't have. And of course, it's one of the safest cars on the road. The other thing I've decided is I'm a natural for this backseat driving. I just take it all in my stride. In fact, I'm so impressed, I think I might keep the car and the driver. Drive on, James.